Namaste, I'm Arun. I'm the director of the Shivananda Yoga Center in Gurgaon. I talk to a lot of people every day. I talk to many thousands of people for my work. Many of the people I talk to are going through chronic diseases. Some of the people I talk to have high blood pressure. Some of them have diabetes. Some of them have chronic illnesses going back many weeks, many months, many years. Some people call me because they have back pain. Some others talk to me because they have arthritis. Some of the people I've heard that a condition like ankylosing spondylitis can become better with the practice of yoga. Some people call me because they're going through a chronic condition with their digestion. Maybe they have a medical term called irritable bowel syndrome, or it's just indigestion or acidity, flatulence, bloating. Some people have constipation. Back pain seems to be pretty high on people's list. Some people have allergies. The moment the season changes, they seem to have some kind of breakouts. Many people have persistent coughs. Some people are constantly getting a cold or a throat infection. You name it. People seem to be having all kinds of chronic diseases. What also amazes me is that when you take a pill, like for blood pressure, you take a pill every morning and your blood pressure is normal, or you take insulin for diabetes, it seems to be normal and life can continue the way it's continuing. Or you take some steroids and your allergies go away and you manage it for some time until the next bout of allergies. It seems to be normal. It always amazes me as to how can a disease become normal in our lives and how can it be permanent. I mean, I talk to so many people who've had a chronic condition for many, many years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 2 decades. Some people are overweight by 5, 10, 15, 20, even 50 kilos. And we all seem to be living with that condition. And we imagine that this is a normal condition. This is how it is. This is how it has been, and this is what we've been told that this is how it's going to be. For example, diabetes is going to chase us for the rest of our lives. It's going to be with us. So is blood pressure. And so it is normal. And therefore, when people call me, they seem to be having some kind of hope, but actually very low expectations on anything that can be seriously positive or can change the condition for better or even reverse it. So when they call me as a yoga teacher, many people are expecting some tips on what kind of exercises to do, or maybe some breathing practices that can help them to tolerate the situation that they are in. Sometimes I even get funny questions. I'm calling you for some help. Do you think yoga can help? But I don't want to deteriorate my condition. So I think it's already so bad. How can a science of health make things worse? So I ask this question to the people who speak to me. Are you really aware that it's not normal to have disease? It's not normal to have illness. It's not normal to have pain. It is normal to have good health. Do you know this fundamental fact? Are you aware of it? Or is it that because you've been conditioned to the pain, conditioned to the sickness, conditioned to believing that this is how it's going to be, that this is what you've been told and this is what you've experienced, have you come to believe that this is normal? So I want to remind you that this is not normal. That taking a pill every morning or taking some kind of injection or taking a painkiller is not normal. I'll give you an example. There are thousands and thousands and millions of people who are not sick, who are not on medication, who are not having pain. There are people in your own family who are not sick and who are not taking medication, and maybe they're not even overweight, but you are. And I can understand that this is a situation that we are all finding ourselves in. It's not personal, it's not about one person. In fact, this is an epidemic. In fact, it's an epidemic which is silent and is surely leading to more deaths than all the wars and all the pandemics put together. Heart disease, strokes, cancer, Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, even obesity are of epidemic proportions all over the world, and definitely so in the developed countries as well as the developing countries, especially in the big cities. And I suggest that it is not normal to be sick, because there are so many people around us who don't seem to be going through this kind of illness. Some people say my thyroid gland is not working or it's malfunctioning. That is why I'm putting on weight. So the question I ask is, why is your thyroid gland not functioning properly? Is there anybody else in your family going through the same thing amongst your friends? How come you've been singled out for this kind of an issue? One very common term that's being used by many people who speak to me, I have an autoimmune disorder. Okay, so what is the cause? What is the cause of the malfunctioning thyroid gland? And what is the cause of the excess weight, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 kilos? Most people do not have an answer, especially since we are dealing with modern science. It doesn't seem to have an answer to the cause, and the treatment is for the symptoms. So we come to believe that having these kind of symptoms and continuing to have this kind of a condition in our lives is normal. And I want to suggest once again that it is not normal. And you can reverse the medical condition. You can go back to being normal. You can go back to a life without medicines. You can go back to having a normal weight. You can have great digestion. You can have mental and emotional peace. You can have physical fitness. You can get rid of your allergies. Your skin can glow. Your pain can disappear. It's very much possible. When I ask people about the cause, some people do say that it so happened that I was going through a great deal of stress. Now, at least there is some fundamental correlation now between the kind of disease that we're facing and what may have actually caused it. The disruption of the hormonal system. How did it happen? It happened because I was going through a great deal of stress. I lost my job, or I was in great financial difficulty, or I lost a loved one. And it is just during that time that I started to develop diabetes. That's about the time that I started to develop chronic kidney disease. That's just about the time that I was diagnosed with a fatty liver. Great. At least we found out the source, one source of a medical issue that we're facing. So I suggest when I talk to people that we must look at all the causes and we must address them. And if we do understand the cause, and if we can address the problem at the root, then we can get rid of the problem as well. The pain can go away. The chronic illness can go away. The medicines can stop. So broadly, if you were to look at our modern life, I suggest 4 different kinds of causes. First, our daily habits, usually broadly in slang called lifestyle. Our daily habits. Our daily habits leads to a certain kind of health that we have. Second, the kind of toxicities that we are exposed to. Most people believe that environmental pollution is, for example, a cause of, let's say, asthma or breathing disorders. But actually, it's not the pollution that we see, the environmental pollution that we see, but it could be many other factors in terms of toxicity that we're going through and we're not aware of. That could be causing the health hazard. And we could get asthma or a breathing disorder not just because of pollution, but because of various other toxicities that we are currently ignorant about. And that's the third factor, that we must know what we don't know about health and what causes disease. If somebody was to coach us, educate us, was to be able to guide us and tell us that this is how the system works, this is how our body works, and these are the things that are impacting our health, that is education, that is learning. And then we have an ability to deal with any kind of sickness that's coming up and also prevent that kind of sickness so that we have good health. And no doubt about it, the modern world is unending in its stress. It's normal to have stress in human life and in any living being's life. But the modern human being is under tremendous amount of stress, more stress than ever in human history. And we must find a way of coping with that stress, dealing with that stress, reducing the stress, and handling it in a way that doesn't disrupt our health. Where does yoga fit in all this? As a yoga teacher, as I just mentioned, many people think that if I was to be able to give them a few tips, then at least they'll be able to tolerate the situation. But yoga is a magnificent science. It's a universal science. It's like encompassing everything. Diet, lifestyle habits, stress, our ignorance, creating new knowledge, and also a certain functionality and relationship with our life and our world. So that's the practice of yoga, that it gives us the tools to get rid of our pain and sickness in a very systematic and orderly manner. And I frequently talk about this so that the knowledge can come to people and make them understand that by making some small changes in our daily lives, in food, in exercise, and living habits, you can bring about good health. Then again, some people ask me, but what about my condition? Well, you put your condition there. What is your condition? Oh, I have diabetes. And my parents had diabetes. And everybody in my family has diabetes. But actually, I just want to manage it so that I don't go like them. And my answer to that is that there is enough medical evidence in the world today that you can reverse diabetes, type 2 diabetes. Are you aware of it? Do you know that this is happening? Do you know that medically it has been proven, scientifically, peer reviewed, that it can be reversed? So can blood pressure be. And so can any other medical condition, provided we can find the way. Many of the people who have spoken to me and followed my protocols that I've suggested to them come out on the other side and they speak about it now. They give their testimonial. I used to have blood pressure. Now my blood pressure is normal. My blood sugar with medicines was 200, 250, 275. Now without medicines, My blood sugar is down to 100. It's normal. I don't have diabetes anymore. Many people tell me now I don't fall sick anymore during the change of seasons. I don't have an asthma attack anymore. I'm not taking Asthaline. I'm not taking an inhaler. Many people tell me my acne is gone, my hair fall has become better. Many women in our courses reverse their polycystic ovarian syndrome. Many women who were not able to conceive in our programs and courses. How does this happen? How is it possible? Because it's normal to be healthy. It's not normal to be not normal. So there is a way. There is a way to being normal. There's a way to being healthy. And that comes through education and learning and through the experiences that I have had over the last 25 years of practicing and teaching yoga, and also the experiences of my students and the people whom I've trained and counseled over the years. And I'd like you to also experiment with this kind of experience. Why don't you also engage with us, engage with me, and see if that brings about some fundamental, powerful, positive change. I sit together with a large group of people in a program called the Freedom Seminar every month or so, where I bring together the knowledge of yoga, ancient wisdom, common sense, traditional home remedies, Ayurveda, naturopathy. We bring together people who've changed their chronic, life-threatening situations, people who are on medications, who are not on medications anymore, people like you who would like to listen to something powerful and positive, and some yoga teachers and myself. We sit together and cook up something wonderful, something positive, something great. Health is wealth. Peace of mind is happiness. And yoga and yogic wisdom shows the way. This weekend, on 20th of December, Sunday, I'm once again leading the Freedom Seminar. And that's how it is called, Freedom from Chronic Pain and Chronic Disease. It starts at 9:30 a.m. and we have a lunch break in between for an hour, and it ends at 3:30 p.m. I want to invite you to the Freedom Seminar, and I wanted to invite all the people whom you know who might benefit from the seminar, in which we sit together and find a way to having a normal life of good health. Hope to see you there. My name is Arun, and I've spent a long time practicing and teaching yoga, and thousands of people call me every day, and many of them have taken the path that you are about to take, away from disease and pain to a life of peace, health, and happiness. Namaste.